Hey everyone, welcome to Oh Crepe We Moved, our vlog to document our life in Paris.
We're an American family that just moved to Paris.
Something that I think you would have asked us a year ago, we would have said, never gonna happen.
Never. I was born and raised in Texas, and that's where I was staying for my whole life, right next to an HEB.
Right next to HEB, Texas forever. Actually, I'm from California, but Haley's Texas forever. But we got the call to come to Paris for my work, and after a lot of deliberation, we decided let's do it. We came from Texas with 2 kids ourselves, 10 suitcases,
That was great. In 2 car seats.
2 car seats, and a whole lot of expectations that maybe were not reality. So we came to Paris with this idea in mind that it would be amazing eating fresh baguettes, walking to the Eiffel Tower, seeing it sparkle at night.
But there were a few surprises.
So we gave a little bit of intro about what this is, but on us, my name's Hunter,
My name's Haley.
and we have 2 kids, Emery and Fisher, and we're the Holtzoppels, and we're going to tell you about our experience so far through this vlog called Oh Crepe. And why Oh Crepe?
Because every day something happens that makes us be like, what have we done?
If not every hour, sometimes every minute. So today we're going to list the top 5 things that surprised us or shocked us when we came to Paris. Ready?
Allons-y.
Allons-y. Okay, I think coming in at number 1 is just, and something we knew is the language.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I've always wondered like how somebody could move to a country and not know the language, and now I understand.
Yes, I mean, I think we knew we didn't know the language, but the fact that it's so hard to, I mean, a lot of people here in Paris speak English, so I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But the language itself for us, or for me, I think Haley would agree, is very difficult to learn. We take lessons and it's still very complicated.
It is. I feel like a toddler every day. Like I'm trying to like piece together a couple words to make a sentence, but it's not usually coherent.
And we know like the very basics like bonjour and s'il vous plaît, but even just like, the other day walked in the elevator, there's a sign written in French and it's like, I have no idea what this says. Is the elevator safe? Who knows? It is, by the way.
No.
The other thing is like just day-to-day tasks, like trying to get a dishwasher from IKEA. And
Yeah.
like, how do you deal with the delivery? How do you deal with internet? They speak so fast. It's very hard. So
Yeah. Or trying to go to the doctor when everything's in French and everybody speaks French, and I just have no idea what's going on.
exactly. So I think we knew that we don't know. We knew we didn't know the language, but it's still pretty shocking about how difficult it is to navigate.
Yeah, just regular everyday things.
Yeah. So if you do come to France for a visit, a vacation, probably survive. Know your bonjours, your s'il vous plaît, your au revoir. But other than that, if you're gonna move here, maybe hit up the Duolingo.
Yeah, and definitely download Google Translate.
Yes.
It'll be your best friend.
Lifesaver. Okay, this one is one that shocked us, but not in a bad way. I think for us, it's actually a good shock.
Yeah.
But everything here is, at least compared to home in Texas and United States, everything here is a bit slower, more traditional.
Yeah, which I like, but it took a little bit of time to get used to.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that we're waiting on. For instance, Haley's residence card. That's who knows where it is. It's in the government's hands, but yeah, just the slow pace. You go to a restaurant, you might be there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, the tradition, the slow down, have your time off. I think that's nice.
No, it is. And I like the day to day, it's not really rushed. Everybody's just kind of like much more chill.
Yeah. So it's a shock to us, a shock to our system because we're coming from this go, 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 go. But it's a good shock and we like it.
Oh, and I also think that, at home we would order something off Amazon at like 9 p.m. on Saturday, and it'd be like at our door on Sunday
Yeah.
when we woke up. And here that's not a thing. Things actually are closed on Sunday, which is cool. And it kind of makes you think a little bit more like, do I really need that thing?
Yeah, I definitely like that for my wallet too. Okay, this one is maybe a bit odd. But for me, for Haley too, maybe even the kids, the number 3 thing that shocked us is the toilets.
Yeah, one thing is how you can't find them if you're out and about, like at HEB or Target or wherever, basically wherever you go in America. If you need a bathroom, there's a bathroom. Here, that's not the case, which can be a little bit tricky with a 4-year-old.
Yeah, that's true. Or me with a couple of coffees and a gallon of water. But yeah, there are some public restrooms out like randomly near a park, but half the time they're in disarray.
Yes.
Or broken. And the other thing is like they all kind of smell bad. Even like clean bathrooms
Yeah.
in nice places just have this kind of interesting smell that I wouldn't say is good. And it shocked us both because it smells and it's just yeah. And the other thing is like the toilets are a little bit different here. They're like designed different. There's less water, and it's just something to get used to. There's also maybe TMI, but like a brush next to the toilet, and you would never find that in a public place.
No.
So I think the toilet situation is something we're still getting used to.
I don't think I'm going to get used to that
Maybe
one.
not, but yeah. So something to experience. Also they're like super small. So you go to a restaurant and like
Oh, yeah.
the restaurant might be a really nice restaurant, pretty good bathroom, doesn't smell, but like you have to crouch and like I'm not the biggest of big people, but like yeah, I don't know how they do it. So I went to a restaurant once and literally like I couldn't even stand in front of the toilet. I had to like straddle it. So it's crazy.
Try taking 2 wild animal children.
Oh yeah. So fun fact: if Emery, our daughter, has to go to the bathroom, Fisher will scream until he gets to go with, because he doesn't like to stay with me. So yeah, it's always interesting because I'm just sitting at the table at the restaurant and Haley's trying to fit 3 people into something that barely fits 1. So okay, number 4.
This is my favorite surprise.
So something that shocked us, I think, is just like, again, we knew coming in we weren't going to have a car, although we do now have a car, but we knew we weren't going to have a car on a day-to-day basis. But still, like, having to adapt, I think, shocked me,
Yeah.
but also in a positive way because, you know, we've had to either walk or bike or take the metro, and it's been a very positive experience.
Yeah, I love it. I love that you walk to the grocery store, and everywhere that you walk on the way home, you'll pass a grocery store
Yeah.
and a bakery. So I do love that even though it's a giant city, you can do everything you need to do like in your little area and walk to do it. It's amazing.
Yeah, walking everywhere. I bike to work every day, even in the rain, even in the cold. But
In the
it's
dark.
in the dark. And the metro system is amazing. I mean, at first,
Yeah.
I think I struggled when I came here to visit for work. I got stuck on the metro a little bit. I got the wrong ticket, I guess. But now I'm a pro. Haley is a pro after like 1 time.
That was a shocker. Actually, that
yeah.
might be the most shocking
Yeah,
thing.
that's true. That's a 4.5. Haley successfully took the metro on her first time alone, second time ever.
Yeah.
But I guess just the fact that you can do so much without a car is pretty amazing.
I 0% miss driving.
I do miss driving sometimes, but not like I hate traffic, so not having to deal with traffic is amazing.
Yeah, I agree with
And
that.
I love biking to work, even when it's cold.
Yeah, that's the best.
Okay, coming in at number 5, and as we're going through this list, I think we've been adding some in our heads, so
Yeah.
we might extend past it. But number 5 is the food. I think when we were getting ready to move, and even when visiting, I was like, "Oh, the food's so much better. The food's so much better. American food is poison." And we came here, and I think we were shocked at how like fast our bodies kind of changed in the positive.
Yeah, for sure. I had a lot of issues with food in America, that lots of different things that I couldn't eat. And here, I was very surprised by how quickly I felt better, how quickly I could eat those same foods again, but then how quickly things went downhill when I got a care package from home with some American snacks and I ate them and just felt awful
Yeah.
I feel like for like a week.
Yeah.
And then after that, I haven't eaten anything from America, and I can eat like so many things that I wasn't able to eat before.
Yeah, another crazy, shocking, kind of infuriating thing is that like the same food in America
Yeah.
and here it'll have different ingredients without the like bad stuff. So like M&Ms, the M&Ms pretty much taste the same. They look quite a bit different because there isn't so much like crazy food dye.
Yeah.
Or the other night we had tortillas.
Oh, but they were not good.
They're not
That's
good,
one
okay.
thing that Paris does not understand.
Yeah, tacos are here, burritos, but just Ritz crackers or whatever, any processed food. And then on top of that, you don't really even need processed food because like on every corner there's a bakery.
Yeah.
You can get a baguette for like $1 or €1. I always say dollar and buck at work, and they're like, "What are you talking about? This is a euro country." So I think, the food is just better. Oh, and another crazy thing I think that probably shocked us along the food is we used to have this like tour of grocery stores. So Sundays or Mondays would be like HEB for this, Costco for that, Sam's Club for the berries, Trader Joe's for the peanut butter, Whole Foods for the snacks, and we shop for the week. And here that's not really possible because you don't have a car, and also the food is so fresh and good that it doesn't last the whole week.
You buy strawberries and like the next day they're
Yeah.
not okay.
And the other thing is like there's still individual stores. So there's like a
Yeah.
butcher, and there's a bakery, and there's like fruit stands. So it's just a total different way of thinking about it, and it did take some getting used to.
I was still, when we got here, I'd have like my little cart filled to the brim,
Yeah.
like still trying to buy for the week. But now I feel like I go to the store like every other day.
And I think it really helps cut down on food waste because you don't, if you buy for a week and you go out to eat or something
Yeah.
happens, here it's like you're only buying a little bit.
Yeah, and I feel like we can be so much more flexible
Yeah.
because we don't have like a fridge full of like, oh, we have to eat that.
So I
We're
think
just like day of, go.
exactly. The other thing is like, even though we miss HEB, I don't miss it as much as I thought.
I know. I always said the Texas forever, never moving out of Texas. I was always like, if there's not an HEB, I'm not going.
True.
And I love HEB. And I thought that it would be terrible without it. And I do, like we said, I do miss it. And I miss being able to go to like one place and get everything that I need. But I actually, like, I don't miss it that much. Like, I'm totally fine, which, shocker.
Yeah, big shocker. So 5 things, they're not all bad. I think if out of every negative, there's a positive, except
Yeah.
for the toilets.
Yeah.
That was kinda
that
weird.
one's, yeah.
But that's the 5 things that we find most shocking. There's some extras too. We've been thinking about this, but those are the top 5, I think, for now.
Yeah.
So that's our little vlog number 1. We're going to try to do this regularly.
Yeah.
We've got a whole bunch of topics like buying a car in France as an American. Crazy. Also buying a car online in France as American. What else do we have? Going to Disneyland. That's been a shocker, I think, how awesome Disneyland is. It's an escape, a quick dose of Americanism.
Yeah.
What else? What other ones do we want to talk about? Living in a tiny apartment
Yeah.
with kids. Oh, a shocker for us. Okay, these are extra bonus shockers. The parks. There's parks everywhere.
Yeah, I was really worried about like, oh, we won't have a backyard. And I do miss having our own backyard, but we're like not actually home that much.
Yeah.
I feel like we're always out at the park or, that's basically where you would find us, the park or the library or something. But there's just so much to do that people just they don't really hang out in their homes as much. It seems everybody goes out and about.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the top 5. There's plenty more. We'll be adding to the vlog, adding to the blog. And thank you for listening. If you've made it this far to Eau Crepe, we moved. Au revoir.
Au revoir.